organization.
Bantu, Lutoto wa
People, those who are in
Ayete, brother.
they themselves never come together.
Unmute yourself kindly.
Or every last one of them, male and female.
Hi.
Now,
Bayete.
Praises to soul meaning
Bayete,
How are you?
Great to see another Bantu king that is awoken.
Yes, yes. We thank the Most High.
Yes, I think I had even asked you to get in touch, but luckily a brother had already gotten in touch with your friends.
Oh, you are the one, huh?
Yes, I am the one who reached out to you because I looked at the content you were putting out there.
Yes.
And it's something that we all relate to. So I sought an opportunity to invite you because on Bantu Re-Education TV, we are not about teaching, but about putting personalities to the Bantu, bringing together all Bantus from whatever sphere or from whatever corner they're scattered, rightly the word of truth. So if you don't mind, how did you stumble upon this truth? Introduce yourself so that they may know you by your Muntu name.
First of all, I want to greet Philip. Wainaina. Is he around?
He is in the house. He seems to be muted.
Oh, okay. So can I go on?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Philip, how are you?
I'm very fine, my brother. Nice to see you, eh?
Nice to see you. At least sasa tunaonana. Now we can see one
at least face to face, eh?
Yeah,
we've been
on WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp, on our other channel, we've been doing battles there, but I think the journey continues, eh?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
So I've been asked to introduce myself. And my name is Murigi, or Amagekoyo, so it's Murigi. Alright? So that's yes, Murigi, that's how we pronounce it. But for the sake of many who are not able to pronounce that way, so it's okay just to call me Murigi.
Bayete.
Alright? So, Bayete. I think that's the response, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So, as for me, I will say this journey started probably around 2017 or so. Around 2017, just before the elections. And at that time, what caught my attention is I was watching, somebody had introduced me to Dr. Mombi. Maybe you've come across her YouTube channel.
I have seen. She talks about ancestral worship.
Dr. Mombi.
Yes.
Yeah, that is now the current things that she's teaching. But before then, it was different. So, because what triggered me to want to search, and let me say this: I didn't stumble into the truth.
No full stumbles on this path.
The Most High found me. It is the work of the Most High, and I do appreciate. Yeah, it is the work of the Most High. So there's a statement that she made. I remember this time that I can't remember the subject of the matter, but then she was saying the true sons of the Most High, and then she said that we are created. The Most High created us from the soil, and she picked up soil and she was like, "This is soil. This is the color," and I was like, "Okay." And she mentioned some black Jews, and I was like, "Black Jews? Where? Who are the black Jews? How?" So that statement alone caused me to start to search. Yeah, I wanted to know who are the black Jews, apart from probably the people that I've had from Ethiopia who also claim to be of the Jewish heritage or Hebrews. Yeah, through Solomon.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I started seeking, I started searching, and I was online. I remember at that point she had given some channels that we can just check and see.
For reference,
I
that
remember
is.
for reference.
Mhm.
So at that time I was there used to be this pastor called Stephen Darby, Pastor
Mhm.
Stephen Darby. Yeah, he was doing some good work there, and also another pastor. So I will listen to them. Then also I came across our brothers in the US, the Hebrew camps.
Mhm.
Uh, I listened to them. Of course, I was learning because now I started to understand. Okay, actually, the Bible is all about people who are black. All right,
The Bantu
but
scrolls, we call them.
yes, yes. So at that point, okay, I wasn't really connecting because by then they were dismissing all Africans because we were all put under the same category as Hamites.
Mhm.
That wasn't sinking in very well with me, and of course there was some of them were saying that we sold them to slavery,
Mhm.
which is not true. There's no Gekuyo. I don't think there is any Gekuyo man or woman who sold any of his kinsmen or so. I don't think so. Yeah, because slavery by itself in the Kikuyu culture is it's something detested. Yeah, you don't want to become a slave of anyone. It's not part of us. All right.
Sons of
So
Muntu are born free.
yeah, we are free people. We are free people, and we were actually fighting against slavery. Yeah, from the Arabs and all that. Anyway, so that whole idea of us being categorized as Hamites and as people who sold others didn't sink well with me. So I kept looking. Of course, I was learning from them bit by bit.
Mhm.
But then at some point, I actually stopped and unsubscribed from any of their channels. Still, then I was taken to, I think, some other channels from some West African brothers. They were showing how, I think they were either Igbos or Yorubas, and they were showing how they are connected to this truth or that they are the seed. But then I was looking for something more, something that would relate to us, because I was thinking, of course, that is West Africa. That
Something
is
you
the
can
US.
connect to, that is.
Yes, something that I can connect to. Yeah, and in the process, I came across there are some words in the Bible that struck me, like the name of Isaac, which is Isaac, or so. I was relating because in Kikuyu or in Kiswahili, it is the same name. It's to laugh, it's to check out, to the car,
The car.
Odeka, you see, and then the name Genesis, in the Hebrew or in the Yiddish, it says
Bereshit.
Bereshit. I came across that and I'm like, Bereshit. Wait a minute, Bere. I know what Bere means. The beginning.
I see
right?
that. I see that.
see,
Nice one.
you see.
Nice one. Nice one.
Yes.
Nice one. Kiabereria.
Yes. Kiabereria, Bere.
The beginning.
Bere means beginning.
As we
before,
say,
the one that,
iron sharpens iron.
Yes. So I saw that and I was like, how is this? How can we have the same root word? Yeah. And then there's also another name that I came across the Bible. I used to read this story, but I was in the church setup for long, for 20 plus years. Yeah. So there's this man in the days of Joshua, while they were still in the wilderness, and after taking Jericho, there's this man called Akan of Karmi. The father was Karmi. Huh? So this name Karmi kept, I think, it caught my attention. I kept remembering that name Karmi because I thought this name is familiar. What does the name mean? So one time I decided to look at the definition or the meaning of the name. You'd be surprised. Do you know what the name is?
Bring it out, brother.
So
Yeah,
okay, the name in the Hebrew or in the Yiddish, it just means gardener or a farmer. Okay. Do you see
I get
that?
you. I get you.
And then
There's a connection now. And you know, brother, it's
Yes.
amazing that this is something we are seeing across all the spheres, across every Bantu that is being awakened on and off the continent. Those on the continent are able to relate with the language and relay the same, you know, and we are waking up to this and like, okay, wow.
Yes.
So that's where it's all
Yes.
along. Kindly proceed, brother.
Yeah, so I see the name Karmi, then it's pronounced something to do with Karmi, though I can't remember the website and I forgot to take a screenshot or so. But actually the name was written or pronounced as Karimi. In Kikuyu, it's Karemi. All right. We have the name. It is Karemi. So and it means the same thing, farmer. Right? Yeah. And I was like, how can we have the same name with these people?
It will interest you to know, brother. Yeah? I don't know if you are aware of this on the same path.
Yes.
Did you know there's a Kikuyu existing somewhere in Cameroon?
Yes. Kikuyu people have had that. I know in Congo there are people who are called Koyo, like Kikuyu, the Kuyu people. I don't know. I haven't maybe seen them, like interacted or heard how they speak. But I think in Cameroon I've had somebody had mentioned some years back.
So the nations have been hiding this from this. You have discovered that you are able to connect to this. So what was your next move?
So I was able to connect to this. I think the most because now coming now to the mainland, I started. I came across the channels of people like there's a lady from South Africa, Kosa lady. Her channel is Johnny John.
Johnny John, yes.
Yes. I appreciate the most for her because
she has done an amazing job.
Point home. Yes.
We also have the likes of Robert Elder Headley.
Yes. So Elder Robert was slightly later. So it was now Johnny John. Then there was the Truth Unveiled. The Truth Unveiled.
We have Yaramyahu there.
Yes. Truth Unveiled. And then I came across our Congo brothers, the likes of Masiya Kadima and brother Yanata Shilombo. And then from there, I've been able to even come across other people, like the person that I'm more close to at the moment is Nabi Makaya Nzambe. I appreciate him because I've learned a lot from him. Yes. And so, of course, it was a process of time, but now it's towards the end of last year that I decided now to put my feet on the ground and run with this.
Now, how is your family taking that? How is your family taking that? Because this is something we find there's some resistance on the bit of family. You find that one is awakened, one is awoken, the others will not. How has it been, your experience with the family?
I will say mine is a bit different. Yeah, mine is a bit different. I have my brothers and sisters, and it's only this past Sunday that I was able to share with them this truth. All right. Yeah, because of this whole issue of COVID and all that, we've been separated for long. We haven't had a chance to meet. Though even in the process of time, as I was searching out for the truth, I never shared majorly with many people. I was just trying to get more information on the same. But it was actually this past Sunday that I was able to sit down with them. Had my two bros and one of my sisters. And I shared, and it was good to see they were receptive to what I was sharing. They were not fighting it.
You know, and praise be to the mighty one, Tata Nzambi Mpungu Tolendo, because with some with some cases, you'll find that they're left. Those that are awakened are left to their own devices by their family. Sometimes even being branded as crazy, because this is a new truth that is it's not new. The truth has been there, but just hidden. And it's coming out there. And we know that the Bantu are proud people. They are stiff-necked people. I've watched your channel, and every Bantu that is coming into this truth feels the need to awaken more, and that is great that you have joined us, because we're just about to jump into another session.
Okay.
And I think you're also part of that panel, because Moirori had informed me. We are going to be having Trey from the US. And we're going to be looking at Simon Toko, Kimbanguism. We're going to be focusing on the Congo. So we are going to stick around for that. The meeting was set for 11:30 East African time. So we'll break from this one. I'll send the link to the main meeting, and then we can all rejoin at 11:30 and start. Then, do you mind if I use this footage?
Yes.
Do you mind if we use this footage?
As in on your channel?
For the channel, yes.
That's okay. That's okay. You
Okay,
can just go ahead.
Bayete. Okay, so
So for the next session, I think I'll do much of listening, because I don't have much to share in regards to Simon Kimbangu and Simon Toko. I've had some stuff from that. I mean, as shared by Brother Yanata, but I think that's a subject that I